What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor, where I, Splattercat, shall lead you through humdrum work and also hating our lives. Hey, 52 credits right there. My luck has actually gone down. Little unfortunate. That's okay. It's gone down by about 20. I'm not that concerned about it. Our luck has been in remarkably good shape the last couple times around. It took me a little bit to catch how the whole luck system worked. And honestly, it took a couple lucky pieces of gear as well. I will keep that scrap metal, I guess. Apparently, it's too far away for this guy to pick up, and well, it's going to cost him a little money. In today's episode, we completed the tablet previously, and so now we need to hire, I guess, some adventurers to go around and handle business for us. Now, one of the big things that the generator, I don't know why I'm talking about generators right now. One of the big things that the adventurer had wanted, apparently I've got power on the brain at the moment. One of the things that the individuals had wanted was a... She's on the opposite side of that wall. Alright, we'll get to that in just a minute. She wanted an exotic or a mythic, I guess. An exotic slash mythic. Basically a very, very rare spell swatch. If we can get our hands on that, it will make our lives easier, and we should be able to bypass the quest pretty easily. I don't know if there's multiple adventurers around that each want individual things. I am of the opinion that it probably works that way. Our luck has been on the downfall lately. Which is very, very unfortunate. Keep cleaning up spills. I keep hearing... Beer. That time it was probably my fault. It's a statue of Havilan. I'll go ahead and pray there too because we've had some issues with our luck. Who is this individual? I'd stay away from the red scarves if I were you. Yeah, I've learned that one the hard way a couple times around. Absolutely not something you want to mess with. They will eat up all of your cash if you're not careful. Now we need to find the part of town where the guys with spell swatches are. I think it's over here somewhere. We got a red gem on that side. I think we're carrying around a little bit of scrap metal. We've got the full tablet with us. We've also got a weird card of the Watcher. We've got a... What have you got? You're not what I need, I don't think. Sounds like kind of a terrible thing to say to another human being. Like, I don't need you. But then again, I think it all the time, like in my random day-to-day meanderings of the mind. Where it's like somebody will mess with you and just be giving you a bunch of shit because you know they're having a bad day. I try to be chill, though. That's the thing, is I try to be chill with people. Hopefully I don't get sick from that. I try to be chill with people that, like... I don't know if I should have burned that fetish. Who are just going about their daily business. I really do, because I know how it goes. Sometimes you be at work and you just be having a bad day. And then, like, somebody comes along that's just messing with you. You can be like, man, this dude gotta go. This guy might have spell swatches. So a mythic spell swatch. Ooh. That's a bit more money than I think I'm going to have available. That's a rough one right there. I was hoping to be like 300 or 400, and then we could maybe grind up a little bit of work. There's also an adventurer over there. We'll see what he wants. Do I have anything that you want to trade for? An Aster Gold bangle. These guys over here. I've got like some rare rings and some other random stuff in my inventory right now. I might be able to get rid of. Conversational partner, recognize and scan. Janitorial organism. Hello. Reiterating hello. This unit designated I am Technus. Function designated knight. So you're a knight. Clarifying function designated knight. Function adapted adventure available for hire. Well, I have a quest. I'd be willing to help in exchange for 5 mega batteries. Okay. So 5 mega batteries are what he needs in order to go about his business. I don't know where we would get mega batteries from. But it does look to me as though spell swatches are going to need to be found or bartered for rather than obtained by, I'm sorry, found or otherwise. Oh, this guy might have the thing I need. He does. The Neptune stab ring is 5. Well, there you go. Getting paid a little bit more. I have no idea how we're going to make the cash for some of this stuff. This guy's got an Aster Gold coin. I'm pretty sure an Aster Gold coin is the one that's worth like thousands if you take it into another spot. Maybe he just doesn't know the conversion rate or something. Or maybe it was just gold coin that was worth that much money. I don't know. So we've got a robot and we've got a couple other people that are available for hire. Keeping an eye out for this guy right here, actually, is exactly who I'm looking for. I have the Andrian Goblet, so that's a little bit more cash. I would say to stay on the DL and stay the hell away. It's a common spell swatch. Don't think that's going to be very helpful. You, madam, I will require your luck. So we've made our way around the entire area and have not seen anything else. We got to go to red to sell the gun. I'll probably incinerate the key. What is that? Clouds over Birth World. The trading card. Somebody's chihuahua sounds like it's getting eaten outside. let's duck down this alleyway and see what we find around. We've got candles that smell like flowers. I will keep those. We don't need to go to green right now. Instead, we need to find a pathway that takes us to red. Sticky plastic cloth can go. There's a red scarf over there, though, so I'm going to avoid him as much as I can. I don't want to lose any of my stuff right now. Constantly being drained of my wealth by random passersby eating my shit. It's kind of like, normally you tell somebody to eat your shit, and it's like an insult. This guy, he takes my money, and he eats it, and it's horrible. What do you want to trade for? You got a miscreant for $3. Man, we are never going to make it up to that amount of money trading for $3 at a time. We're going to need to find something good out here. Otherwise, I get the feeling that we're probably going to be stuck for the next little bit. Plastic cloth, common spell swatch. I wonder if you can combine spell swatches anywhere to make them better. Or if we got sensor chips. I will drop those, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep them and offer them at a shrine or something. It says they invite good luck, so you can never know. Looks like we've got another adventure over here. That was the rogue that wanted the mythic spell spot. The mega batteries. I don't even know what a mega battery looks like, so we may want to narrow our search for the next little bit and see. Ah, he's got clouds over Birth World, so there's $31. That kind of money, we might actually be able to make something happen. Unfortunately, he doesn't have anything else that we want. But we've unloaded some goods today, and sometimes that's the best that you can hope for. I've got high pleasure chips over here that are for bartering and for selling. Housing flyer, that's nothing useful that I want to keep for later. We've got a little bit of scrap metal. Another $3 and you feel lucky. Candle vendors, I think, are in the somewhere district. There's always guys around selling random stuff. Snack bar wrapper. Let me get that out of the way for you, noble vendor. Make sure you don't have a bunch of bullshit sitting out in front of your sales stall that's making you look unkempt. Because everybody knows appearances matter when it comes to mercantile exchanges. A little bit of cash right there. Haven't seen anything that looks like a mega battery. I'll keep an eye out just in case. Like, what does this guy have? Can't be spending a lot of money on food right now, unfortunately. So I'm going to stay away from that as a gambit. I will keep the scrap metal. This guy over here looks like he wants it. That's another $6. Hell yeah. We need to gender shift, though. And if we don't do that soon, it's going to have some lasting negative effects. So keep an eye out. Who has the mega batteries? So that's a glittering touch slab, a scrying orb, another my first touch slab, and a data disc. What was he selling the data disc for? Probably not much, but 0.6. Okay. Definitely not in the realm of monetary influence that I'm looking to participate in. Another stab ring. I will keep that because the last one sold for $4 or $5. This lady is taking candles for 1.8, so we'll flip that around. This actually seems like a pretty good business to be in based on the world that you're at, because we find lots of stuff that sells around. It just seems like we have trouble keeping up with the Joneses. Got some green stuff over there. Bunch of candles up by here, but nothing that I want to get in after. Instead, since our house is right here, let's gender swap very quickly. We are going to take the cheapest option that we can find there. And I'm going to be sufficing mostly on picking up random bullshit off the ground to survive off of. 10.3. Sounds like a deal to me. We are now a Sheraton. We are a hotel. We are the embodiment of the hotel. Everyone fear us. Filling produce. Anybody with mega batteries around? I just need to know what I'm looking for so I know precisely what that looks like. And until we find that, I think we're going to be stuck for a little while. He's an alchemist, so he's got heat slime eggs. Okay. Well, damn. Pray for luck, and if there's anything I can leave as an offering, I would do that too, because we're going to need the luck to get better loot. There we go. Sounds good to me. Over here, we're probably looking at, yeah, Mistress Stabs, who is practicing her thrust at the moment. Mythic Spell Swatch. I can't imagine the batteries. I'm willing to bet they probably all even out at like a certain cost. Found that guy again. I feel so tired. It might be best for us just to wait till tomorrow and see how it goes. We do have a couple little things, and it does look like the random vendor stuff, the trash that you can sell, buy, and purchase and move around. It does rotate from time to time. 1.7 for that. We might consider holding on to candles now too, because those look reasonably valuable. A lot of these places are giving like 10, 13 credits for random candles and things. And our inventory is looking a little bit less full than it was before. Maybe I'll consider, we got a container right there. Yeah, I'll take the container. And then I'll consider, as we run around, we're 159. I mean, we're not that far off from what we need for the Mythic Spell Swatch. But we still are off. I'm hoping that the guy gives you, like, a bunch of something when you give him a bunch of, that guy's got a red scarf right there. I'm going to wait for him to pass right in front of our house, and I don't want to lose our stuff right now. No more containers or anything laying around. I'll pray one more time just to get our luck a little bit higher. Another red scarf over off to our left and behind us, but I'm going to ignore that for right now and go home. Let's end the day. And if I have anything in here that will vendor for a decent amount, got something right there that looks like it might sell. We've got a bunch of random fetishes that I would say we could probably get rid of too. Probably not the best for our luck, but it might work out for us. Let's jump into bed. And time to make moolah. We've got that banged out, and now we just need somebody to go into the dungeon and get something valuable for us, so it is what it is. Receive my payment, 50 bucks there. Luck is 328, so it is on the rise. That is exactly what I wanted to see. We're making enough money a day where it might just be a bit of busy work, but we might just spend some time getting our elbows all, you know, up and above the nub in filth in order to make this all work out for us. I've got one of Beb's, so what was this called? Mizrahi Mind Oil. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for anybody that's vendoring on stuff like that. And while we're out and about, actually today, I would say just get rid of stuff. That is a candle that's lit for onus. Yeah, I think I could live with that. Let's take that candle along with us just in case we see anything good around. You never know what you're going to find at some of these vendors. Does this guy have the Mizrahi? The Draft of Void Breath. Okay, that's not the thing that I want. My breath is actually pretty fantastic right now, and I would rather not sully that. What I'm known for. It's what I'm known for. Being the trash lady with the good breath. Everybody wants to sniff it. They're like, come by. That's all that they want from me. You take the benefits you get in life. I didn't get to draft this entire character sheet, so you know. Wait, do you have the diamonds? Shiros diamonds for 14.6. I'll keep that in mind for later, and we'll try to get rid of that. I probably won't remember, but eh. Havalana, we'll pray for luck there, and then just kind of wander down some of the back streets and see what we find. Although if you're going to walk down the back streets, you got to bring the heat. You know what I mean? Bring that heat in the back streets to put dudes under a sheet. Because you can't be letting them roll out on you like that a doll eye, which never blinks. Alright. Another shrine over here. Clean up the vomit or whatever the hell that is in front of the shrine. Pray for luck. Maybe leave an offering over here. Yeah, we've got those things. Oh, she didn't like that. Okay, never mind then. It said to scatter those and crush them for luck, but I guess I was wrong. Do you have the mind oil? You have Draft of Void Breath, just like everybody else. People killing me in this neighborhood. Hey, nobody got the stuff that I need to vendor. I think the other thing about this game is that, like, if you're a shopaholic, or you're the kind of person that enjoys shopping, a mega battery, 523. Wow, he needs those? Okay. I don't think I can afford that. That's a bit above my spec. I'm punching above my weight with that one. Huh. We might just have to get lucky. Look for those big items that are laying around. Did I have another stab ring? I do. And that one is up for what looks like 10, so even better. Maybe you get paid more, too, based on your luck. Like, I should have been working on this, and if my luck was a couple higher, we'd be in better shape here. What else do I have? Some fat candles, although I don't think he has fat candles. All of his candles appear to be of a different shape. Okay. I'll probably head back to the bank then. Let's avoid red scarves right now. I got too much money on me to be messing with red scarves. I was hoping the game would have... That's Mizrahi. No, Void Breath again. I was hoping... He's got the rings that I had too, so... Hoping I didn't make a bad trade. Ted was better than what we got for it last time. Some randos sitting around, but I don't really have time for that because there's red scarves walking around. And as far as I understand it, they are always on the lookout to take my shit. Just jack me for everything that I'm worth. It's brutal whenever it happens. He's got Vala tokens. Some other little things inside of there. Luck tokens on that side. I see swatches. Spectacles. What do spectacles sell for? Because I've never seen those before. 0.7. That's not that great. Probably not worth carrying around unless you're already in the neighborhood and you've already got it on hand. Got a green gem right there. I'd say that the best thing we could do with that is actively just sell it since we're right next to the green vendor. Any containers laying around? Pop star poster. Don't think that's going to help much. Over by the bank. What are those? Broken glass. Yeah, definitely watch out for that. When I was a kid, my little sister had a party at our house for her birthday or whatever. And there was a glass sitting on the ground. And for whatever reason, I'm not sure what little kids do dumb stuff. It's what they do, you know. And so you can't really question it too much. It's just that they don't really think about what they do, and then they do something bad. And there was this glass sitting on the ground. We got a star chart right there. I'm going to give her one of her own fetishes and see what happens. Here. Okay, I figured she'd like that, so that's nice. Hopefully that gives us a nice little bonus. We're hungry, so I'm going to eat that. We got skitterer spines. We got scrap metal sitting around. We're apparently generating all kinds of luck right now, which is great. A psycho conduit. I've seen those around, and those are worth money. So let's go ahead and incinerate the gem, and we'll take the psycho conduit just in the off chance that we see the vendor that had it. I think he was back in Red District, maybe? We've also got a Necris's Blessing Stick. I'd say just to drop the fetish, the Blessing Stick might be more valuable. I think they sell for... Oh, we lost luck right there. We lost luck. That's Shimmer Husks. I know that those are worth a little bit of money. We got a red scarf right there. I'm going to pray to Vala. I don't have any of the candles for Vala. Let's go back to Red District and see what we find, because we might be able to unload some of these little things that we have around. We haven't had a magnificent day when it comes to burning stuff, but we have had a good day as far as selling things is required. We've been flipping stuff left and right. Oh, it's only worth $2. Alright, well, I'll get rid of it rather than carrying it around because we got too much stuff on us right now. With the Necris stuff, normally I think that's stashed by people that are over up against this wall. Nobody wants what I have. But let's give it a little, we'll give it a little walk around. We got a rusty key right there. That guy would have given us $1 for it, but I don't have time to mess around with low-grade objects of that kind. With the Shimmer Husks, what are they selling for? $6 actually, so I should prioritize the Shimmer Husk. I'm sure you guys have been shouting that at me in the comments previously. It's just that I don't have an encyclopedic memory, guys. I just don't. This game is great if you're good at remembering things and like knowing what you're supposed to have and where it's sold. If you're like me where you spend all your time wandering around and just trying to refine things that you've already found, you might struggle a little bit with the whole money-making progress. I thought I had that candle right there, but I guess that I don't. Toxic boar worms, GSDF data chips. I've still never seen anybody that takes GSDF data chips. We'll pray for luck there while we're in the neighborhood. And doing exactly what the game tells us to do. I will not deviate from the plan. Deviations are not to be accepted right now. It looks like we're probably out of battery too. Over here is where we have some of the worshipful items. Of course, aggressively placed right next to the place where you would need to utilize them. Plastic cloth belt, I will take that because those sell for a couple of bucks here and there. Probably won't focus too much on staying in this area. Instead, I'll opt to go back the way that I came. Body feels weird, and we're going to eat away at a little bit of cash trying to gender shift for right now. He's got nothing that looks interesting to me. Lotto Shrine, what do you have? Fetish of Beb. Oop, nope, not going to go that way. That's just going to be an avenue that is off limits for right now. So unfortunately, we only have like the busted scrap metal right now that nobody seems to be very interested in buying. I will point out that maybe we should go back home. Let's find a yellow marker and see if we can make our way. Nice skull, idiot. I'm trying to get rid of it, okay? If you need a certain item, make sure to comb the market stalls daily. Okay, I won't be a dick to anybody because I think karma exists. Cross on the opposite side and hope this dude doesn't get me. Actually, I think this is back where we want to go right here. I'm starting to get a feel for the city. But it's rough. I mean, there's a lot of navigation to be done, and it can be very, very confusing sometimes trying to get from point A to point B. And stay in reasonable shape. For sprints, over here, I will pray for luck. He's got a crushed can in front of there. I can't do anything with that. Not sure why anyone would worship at Sprints' shrine first every day. She's the goddess of enchantment, but that includes curses too, so I wouldn't mess with it. Lotto Shrine. I think my house is back this way. Yeah, there it is. And we got a Gender Shrine terminal right here. So if it lets me go to sleep after this, we'll save a little bit of money on food. We'll go Blandryglyph. And so now we are a girl beast, which is what we started out as. Data disk, don't really need you. How are we doing on food? I don't want any trouble. Why don't you go find some trash to eat, drone scum? Oh, good. We lucked out. I'm a little hungry, so that means I need to find food around. This guy wants my scrap. Hell yeah, a little bit more money. Making some cash. As far as food's concerned, I'm just going to get the Dankon juice and eat it. And so now we're sleepy. It might make me sick, but we're on a cash farming free-for-all right now. We need to make some money, and we need to make it rapidly. No! My journal is now empty. My life is ruined. I'll keep some of this with me. Got dirt and a rusty key. I got that and I know where it goes, so I might keep that. Receive my payments. Didn't do much burning that day, but oh well. I got like this big ass bag of candy corn in front of my desk, and I swear to God, I've eaten so much candy corn in the last couple of days. I'm pretty sure my blood is like 80% candy corn at this point. It's made with real honey. You can't hate on it. If it wasn't made with real honey, I might be off the list, but it's made with real honey. Oh, I didn't bring the sprints thing with me. Damn it. For some reason on festival days, you get a tiny bit of frame lag, which is unfortunate. What is that, a Xeno P-tooth? I'll go ahead and get rid of it. Not really carrying around anything too valuable. I guess I'll get rid of the drugs. And the second I do that, I know that I'll see the person that buys it. But that seems to be the way my luck goes. They're buying fetishes over here. Candles, I will keep those because vendors tend to buy those at a decent price. And I just never realized. No candles of the type that I have over here. But still. We'll find somebody to take. I have no idea what those two aliens are doing, but paper flowers. I don't think I have any crystals, but I might have some containers. Mating wax. Wow, that guy takes so many. I'm gonna go down this way. I'm just gonna hope we luck out as far as the vendors go. Maybe these guys sell at lower prices. It's hard to tell, but I mean, maybe it fluctuates a little bit based on random stuff. This guy, I've got the Shiro's diamonds, so that's $11 right there, which is fantastic. It's the type of money that I'll be looking to make over the course of the next couple days. She's got all kinds of random, like, Thetaluli stuff right there. Get rid of the paper flowers. We're a little bit hungry. There's a shrine on this side that I'll pray for luck at. And I don't know. You guys will have to let me know how you feel about this series. Like, I could let it go at this point and just play it on my own. It's not really that big of a deal. I don't know how attached people are to it. I think it's a fun little game, but I destroyed Gardens of the Galaxy. That was worth money. Craft plates and a bunch of other stuff over here. At least I've got my soundtrack rocking, which is always a plus. Rip scroll on that side, and we are out of time for the day. So my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. Just wanted to express my appreciation. You took the time to stop on by, and that makes me a happy camper. I will see you all in the next episode, hopefully. Bye-bye, everybody.